Courage is not a gift. It's a virtue you develop yourself. It's not a gift. No one is born with it. It's a choice you make. And today you are listening to me because what you need next in that place where you are is courage. What you need next to prevail and excel and rise again is courage. Even if you have failed, the master key to bouncing back is not anything else. It is courage. A man by name Winston Churchill, he failed in so many things to the point that people now said Winston Churchill is known to be a failure. Be careful when people want to look at you as a failure. That they look at you as a failure does not mean you should look at yourself as a failure. You are not listening to me. Winston Churchill was a military man. Yes, he may have made one or two wrong choices, but that does not mean that's who you are. But Winston Churchill had this part of him that only few people knew. And when he was supposed to lead the army to go fight against the man that wanted to dominate the whole world at that time, Hitler by name, in Germany, they took the position, gave to other generals, gave to other military generals. They bypassed Hitler, Churchill. Hitler messed every country up, conquered so many countries, crushed their military, crushed the military men of England, the superpowers we had at that time, one of the superpowers. And when they had nothing to do anymore, they were about to give up. Somebody said, why not allow Winston Churchill, the general, to lead this army? They said no, the army is depleted, they are weak, they are discouraged, so put Winston there is to mess up the entire army. The person that was spoken to them said, if you know the attitude, the mindset, the DNA, the understanding that Winston has, you will allow him to lead. And then they tried Winston with General Winston Churchill, come and take over. Everything was upside down. He decided to recruit, and then he was recruiting, and then we are just bringing everybody they see, young men, or not even up to young men, and he was recruiting into the military. He was involved in recruiting. He entered a city, and when he arrived, he saw some young men playing football in a broad daylight, and he said, all of you can't be playing football when your country is, you're about to become slaves. All of you are going to join the army. They said, no problem. He said, what about you? What's your name? You that is playing, what's your name? He said, my name is Churchill. And he told him, it's either you change your attitude or you change your name. You can't be a Winston or Churchill like me and still behaving like you don't know what season you are in. Change your name or you change your attitude. He enrolled them into the military. They all came in on board, entered a ship. They crossed over to the other side of the enemy's camp. Not many of them. Talking about courage. As soon as they cross over, he called one of his closest adjutants. They go and plant bomb in all our ships. They went and planted bomb in all their ships. And while the soldiers and the military, they were putting themselves together, they just got over to the other side. They saw their boats blowing up. They screamed. They held on to their gun, thinking that the enemy had already come. And he said to them, don't fire any shot. It's not the enemy. I gave the instruction to blow up the ships and the boats. That's our escape route. He said, I told them to also blow the bridge. While they were still talking, the bridge blew up. Whether by road, by sea, we are not going back. It's either we win or we win. He told them, he said, we don't have any more we don't have any more bridge. If we have to go back, we have to conquer the enemy and use their boats and their ship to go back. Am I communicating? So, well, long story short, Winston Churchill, the military general, with the DNA of courage, with the DNA and the mindset of a victor, he went and conquered with a little, conquered Hitler, messed Hitler up, crushed Hitler until Hitler dissolved and disappeared. And when he came back, they came back with the aircraft of Germany. German aircraft, German ships, German everything. And when they were coming back, there was celebration in all of England. And when the newscasters and the journalists asked him, how come you were able to make it? Because you guys were already finished before they gave it to you. And Winston Churchill said that success in life, to win in life, he made it very clear. He said to win in life is for you to fail and fail and fail without losing enthusiasm. You didn't hear me. He said courage is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. Winston Churchill. Without losing enthusiasm. So I said, even if you have failed, you can still win if you understand the mystery of courage.
Amen.
am failing without losing enthusiasm, knowing that no failure is final. They ask him again, what did you say? And he now said the one that blew my mind. He said, the strength of an army is not in the multitude, but in the courage of the few. It's not about how many they are, it's about the will, the willingness in their hearts, the DNA they are made of. Today, I recalibrate your destiny.
Amen.
I invoke the spirit of courage upon everyone on the sound of my voice.
Amen.
Those that are saying amen, let the spirit of fear disappear.
Amen.
Let the spirit of discouragement disappear.
Amen.
Let the spirit of failure disappear.
Amen.
Let the spirit of fear disappear.
Amen.
For God has not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a courageous mind. Say amen. Now look at this. Someone say courage.